I got my first telescope when I was 6 years old. It was white, it had my name engraved down the side in these big block capitals. You know, I don't think it was my birthday. I just think he wanted to give it to me. Give it to us. You know, we would step out down to the loch when the sky cleared and it was warm and the night was at its darkest, and we would just escape to the stars. You know, the first time I ever saw the moon through the viewfinder, I screamed. You know, I couldn't believe, you know, something so far away, so big, and yet to me it was so small. And then he turned around to me and he said, "Oh yeah, I was there." You know, as if it was nothing, as if it was something just someone could do, you know. You'd put on your shoes, step outside, and suddenly you were there. And we would do just that, of course, you know. He'd put on his boots, his big woolen jacket, he'd grab my hand, and we would leave with 2 return tickets. You know, lunch was provided, of course, and on our journey we would pass junkyards and scrap heaps that, you know, curiously took on the qualities of meteorites and asteroids, and we'd sit there with our sandwiches and just talk about what each of us wanted to see. You know, I really wanted to see an alien, and well, of course he said it wasn't that simple, so I just went home. And you know, weeks later, he told me to step outside because there was someone he wanted me to meet, and yeah, it was him. And he was just a bit greener than usual, and he'd made a makeshift third appendage out of wire and duct tape, and he'd stapled it onto his arm. You know, he told me his name was Dr. Montgomery. He was from Europa, one of Saturn's moons, and that he was really happy to see me. And it was Dad. It was Dad last year who told me I had been chosen for the Europa mission. You know, I couldn't believe it. You know, I couldn't believe how happy he was for me, and he just smiled and he gave me a kiss and he said, "You're doing what you're meant to do." So I declined the offer, and he didn't speak to me for weeks after that. He hated me for not going. I hated him for wanting me to go, and it was really, really hard. So I had to call him yesterday, finally. I told him to meet me down by the loch, bring a packed lunch. You know, declining the offer, you know, it didn't mean I would never explore space or see the stars. I really, really want to go, but I just really want to go with him.